So what's the deal with live video? It must be super popular because every single platform seems to be rolling out their own version of it, right? When I go to upload these YouTube videos, it even prompts me, do I want to upload a normal video or do I want to do a live video? So is live video really as popular as giving us a 50-50 choice to upload a normal video or do a live video? Well, it's important to remember that live video was around long before most of these social networks. A lot of live events in a physical room have used live streaming to their advantage so that people outside of the room can still participate on what's happening inside the room. So live video is a really great way to expand your reach in that way. You know, you always have limited seats in a room at a conference, but now you can stream this to unlimited viewers on the internet. But I do think that this kind of modern social media live streaming video is popular in certain markets. Most notably is the video game market. The live streaming app Twitch actually came from video game streams. It really seems to be a huge market where people want to constantly be able to just jump online and watch other people play video games. I think I need to also mention some of the things that have been recorded on live video, you know, some mistakenly and some not. You know, some cases of police brutality, some cases of people being harassed, you know, some live video of some really quite disturbing things that could scar viewers for a really long time, things that could give viewers PTSD, and because they're streamed live, they're not necessarily censored up front. You know, these platforms are really trying to just get more people on it as quickly as possible, and their concern isn't necessarily that actual content and whether or not it's safe for all viewers. So really that is a really big issue, you know, it's a really big opportunity for everyone to have a device in their pocket where they can go live, but it's also kind of the downside at the same time. We don't know what kinds of things people will create. So with that, I think there's definitely opportunity and there's also downside. But aside from a few specific markets like that, I'm not convinced that viewers get as much of a benefit out of live video as the actual creators do, and I want to tell you why. And just a note here at the top, I'm not trying to hate on people that do live video. I think it's a really great opportunity, but we do need to think about whether or not our actual audience actually is wanting live video or if we're just doing it because it's more convenient for us. So I do think that hitting that live stream button is extra pressure to the person being in front of the camera. And the biggest reason is because you're live, you're not able to do multiple takes of videos. I know I certainly couldn't do these videos in one take, and I know that most people wouldn't be able to do that either. But the benefit to the actual creator is that audiences tend to be a little bit more lenient. They tend to be a little bit more forgiving when they're watching a live stream versus a produced video. And speaking of production, some of these people that make more produced, longer videos actually spend a full day working on them, or sometimes multiple days working on them. It takes so much time to go through and shoot everything and edit everything, set everything up and tear it all down. So it should be no surprise that a live video for an hour is kind of the creator's dream. They only have to jump on the live stream for an hour and that piece of content is produced and it can be on the internet forever. I actually see a lot of video creators taking their live streamed video and turning that into a podcast. You know, if they were on a live stream for an hour, it might take an extra 5 or 10 minutes to export just the audio track and upload that to iTunes and Stitcher and all of those places that podcasts live. And now you have another form of content that you didn't have to spend extra time creating. And really, I don't know too many people that are doing actual podcasts live. You know, some people are recording live events and then putting that up as a podcast, but people tend to do a decent amount of editing for their podcasts. So I do think that audiences seem to be more lenient when they know that they're listening to something that was streamed live on video versus just on a podcast being live. And the last thing is something that most people probably realize when they talk about live video, and that is that you get to interact live with your actual audience. You know, they can ask you questions, you can respond to those questions on camera, and it's a really great way to interact directly with your viewers. So I see a lot of creators actually advertising the exact time and the day of the week that they go live so that viewers actually show up and they can interact with them in that way. But if you don't have a regular time, you're kind of at the mercy of who's online at the time. And right there is the biggest reason why all of these platforms are pushing live video. These platforms want their viewers to spend more time on their platform waiting for the potential live stream to happen. You know, people don't want to miss out. And the reality is these platforms make more money the more time we actually spend on them. So this is a no-brainer for them. So again, I'm not trying to discourage you from using live video. Maybe you heard some of the information I just gave you and you said, man, that actually seems like it's even better than I thought. And I would encourage you to try it out and practice. You know, it's a lot of pressure being in front of the camera, especially if you know it's live. And it takes a lot of practice to get used to that and to come across clearly and effectively when you're on a live stream. Alright, thanks so much for watching. If you have any additional thoughts or questions, you can leave them in the comment section below. And if you like this video and you're not already subscribed to my channel and you want to see more content like this in the future, you know, surrounding education and video production, please hit that subscribe button below and you'll see more content. And the next video will be coming out tomorrow, so I'll see you then. Live streaming video is also really great for current events and news. You know, things that are happening so quickly around us that it doesn't really make sense to record them and spend the time editing them before putting them out. I think I need to also address some of the things that people are actually recording on live video.